All right. So first of all, we want to say a huge welcome for our first live and in-store event. We are live at the Comic Collection in Feasterville with Noah, with me, with Dave Franchini, the man, who's actually back there signing books right now. We're going to get to some collectibles in a little bit. We do want to interview Dave, kind of talk him through how he started as a store owner. He's been at this location now for like 6+ years now, I think going on 7. So we're really excited about that. Whenever Dave, whenever you're ready, we'll bring you over. All right, we'll see if we can talk to you about the store. Oops. All right. You all right over there? No. So what we've been doing earlier today is we've been selling some of Dave's books. I don't know if you guys can see back here some of our single issues. We got the Belle Annual, which is brand new, which I'm going to be talking about in a little bit.
What? We're bringing street date. Oh, man.
We're going to be talking about a couple of graphic novels. I got a print. I got some variants, too, that we're going to be going over in a minute. I think we have Amber and Diane. Is Diane back at the house taking the orders, or Amber's doing that? All right, so we got Diane. We're going to be taking down your orders on the books that we do. I'm going to grab Dave as soon as he's ready for an interview. Dave, are you ready? This is like your 5 minutes of fame. All right, this is your close up. Is there anybody that can run the register while you're doing? We're bringing you in. We're bringing you in. We got backups for the backups, so we're good.
I dropped stuff.
Hey, you want to get on camera?
I need you, Dave.
Come.
I'm not in makeup.
You're good, dude. Oh, here's Dave. All right.
Oh, we got
Dave.
Wrong Dave.
Welcome
Two
back.
Daves.
Yeah, you come in too.
So Dave, this is the owner right here of the comic collection. Dave, first of all, how long have you owned the comic collection in its entirety?
Since 1985, I've been owning and running the comic collection.
1985.
I was in the board.
All right, you can tell some of the viewers like your smaller shop when you were right around the corner.
I was up the street at Bustleton Street Road, where I had that big, giant, Incredible Hulk, if you remember.
I do remember that. I do.
And
it probably took up about a third of your store.
I stayed in that store for a long time,
Long period of time.
and then Wawa decided to buy the property, and we moved to the new, improved comic collection, which is much bigger.
Yeah, it's much bigger, much
wider,
more,
bigger,
much more.
and
Yeah.
you get to see much more stuff at the new store. And the new address is 83 Bustleton Park.
Right. So if we're not able to pan around to see, are we able to pan around to see some of the store?
We can do the poor man's pan.
Yeah, let's do it, dude. All right. So
right.
first of all, we really want you to be able to see the store itself, because Dave has a absolute ton of games, toys, records, a ton of Zenoscope stuff. He's got a Zenoscope section. He's got a kids corner just for kids. A ton of graphic novels. Dave has literally, you name it, he's got it. Like old school toys, old school figures, just stuff dating back to what, the 60s, the 50s. Like, are you kidding me? How old some of the stuff is in here? Like, ridiculously, amazingly awesome. So anyway, that's Dave, who's leaving us now.
He's got a business run,
you know what, dude, Dave, maybe I'll sell some product or whatever, and then you can just pop on when you want to, and I'll talk to you about the store. Is what I'm thinking. All right. As you can see, we're extremely well organized.
The store is canon to the Zenoscope universe
Yes, right
because
here.
it was featured in a book, so the store is canon to the Zenoscope
Here.
comic.
Excellent information right there. Yeah, right there. Oh, there's the comic collection right there. And Belle, Hearts and Minds.
So
Do you see it or not?
Keep going.
Keep going. All right.
It's common rules apply, guys.
There's the store right there on the inside of the book.
Bustleton Ave.
So if you want to come into the store, have your Belle, Hearts and Minds signed by Dave, the man, Schwartz. All right, awesome. So Dave, do you have anything going on for Free Comic Day?
Free Comic Book Day, I believe Dave agreed to come back and visit our store.
What? I definitely always.
I'm definitely not doing that.
The writer extraordinaire will be here at the comic collection again on Free Comic Book Day, which should be the first Saturday of May.
Right. So we've done this. We've done the shop with Dave. I've done Dave's old location and also here too as well. Dave was shopping here for what, the last 10 10 plus years or so.
You've been here forever. I mean,
Yeah.
a long time.
And then Dave's also done Free Comic Book Day with Dave. Dave was kind enough to actually put Dave's name on a truck, have it driven around Philly when he was advertising, having Dave and I come to the shop. It was actually parked right across the way in the parking lot right
And
over
then
there.
Jason had to get smart and actually do skywriting.
I did. I said, could you do like a skywriting, like with a plane? Could we put Franchini in the sky? Maybe
This year's hot air balloon. Coming in on a hot air balloon. I don't know how to
Awesome.
fly it, but I'll be in.
So just us being able to pan around again, this shop is an absolute phenomenal spot for toys, for figures, for comics. Dave is a wealth of knowledge. He greets everybody as they come in. Like you said, he's been doing this for about 25 plus years.
35 plus years.
35 plus years. I'm sorry, I misspoke. He is a huge supporter of Zenoscope. So when we chose a first store to do this with, Dave was an obvious choice to me. He was absolutely first choice in my mind. Anything else you got coming up this summer? Like any goofy events, any signings?
Everything is always on the spot.
On the fly kind of
I don't
thing?
really know. Sometimes yes.
Gotcha.
Sometimes no.
All right, good deal.
But all in all, regardless of anything, it's all just a ton of fun.
It
here
always
at the
is,
comic
yeah.
collection.
Definitely. All right, so I'm gonna let Dave get back to it. Dave, thank you, sir. Thanks for having us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. All right, so what we want to do is we want to talk about a couple of the books that we're selling today. Some of the books that we are featuring and so forth. I'm a little distracted because I got a lot of people around me, so I'm kind of new to this. But we're gonna rock on. So the first book that I want to talk about is our first new release, which is actually the Belle 25. What's awesome about this is it's actually written by Dave. So what I'm gonna actually have Dave do is talk a little bit about the book himself. I actually got to read a little bit of it. I didn't get to. I'm having you on.
I'm shopping.
I'm having you on, dude. You're on.
I'm shopping.
All right. So what I want to do is this is going to be new release 1. It'll be cover A. The cover A is the cover by Igor Vitorino. I actually had some here, but we sold out of them. I brought like 5 or 6 of them, and they all sold. I guess I should have grabbed a couple to make sure that we were showing it. So if they're showing it are you guys showing it back on the big screen right now? So there's the Igor Vitorino. What you can see there is it is a trifold cover. I believe they're $7.99 if I'm not mistaken. So what you want to do is put NR1A, and what do you want to have it signed by Dave, the man, the myth, the legend, which is who's behind me. Dave will sign it for free. Every book that we offer when they are signed, they are free. Again, NR1A, and again, that'll be the Igor Vitorino cover that you see on your screen there. And please specify whether you want to have it signed or unsigned. All right. Dave, if you want to tell them a little bit more about the Belle Annual. The Belle Annual to me is just, first of all, it's a phenomenal read. It's got Belle as one of my favorite characters. It brings back her mother.
What?
I don't want to give away too much.
Spoilers.
All right. Well, you give
No.
give
You're
me the
right.
background.
No, I mean, it's the 25th issue, so it kind of encapsulates everything that's kind of been starting from the very first issue to now. But it's a standalone story, so if you haven't read any Belle stuff, you'll be able to pick this up and just start reading it. But also, if you've been reading it, it closes a lot of like loose ends that we had, and then also opens up a bunch of new ones coming up for this year.
So there you go. So there's the Belle 25 again at $7.99. So if you're interested in that book, it's NR1, and again it'll be cover A. And again, the cover A is the Igor Vitorino, which is the gatefold cover, or excuse me, what I like to call a trifold cover. What's really cool about this cover that that I'm not showing you is it actually has the John. Do you actually have your issues? I can steal. It has the black and white.
But Marcy might
I have mine.
Yeah, can I steal it? So it actually has the black and white on the inside of the cover, which is actually really kind of cool. So I want to see if I can show that. If you have it, if you don't,
I'm paying for it now.
all right, well then let's scratch it then. All right, so it actually has a black and white, which is the pencils of the issue itself on the inside. Yeah, let me see if I can grab that. Right, John, you're hired. All right, so this is the pencils that I was talking about on the inside of the cover, which John was kind enough to hand me. All right, so again, you're getting the gatefold cover, which is this bad boy, the trifold. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Yeah, come on in. Come on in, please, come on in. So again, this is the pencils. You there? You guys, as you can see, we're live. All right. You guys want to be on an interview? No, I'm kidding. Where are you from? Tell us where you're from. All right. So again, that will be NR1, and again, cover A. And if you want to have it signed, please put into the notes that you want to have it signed. Cover B will be this cover right here by Sean Chen. This one actually I do have. All right, so cover B. And again, please specify if you want to have it signed or not. It'll be NR1 cover B. And again, the cover B is by Sean Chen. All right. And again, if you want to have it signed, the people here have been kind of really lucky. They actually get to have it signed live. My Dave was shopping now. He's left me again. All right. What do you got, dude? Jump in. Jump in. What do you got? You want to get your book signed? See, this is what you get when we're in store live. We actually get a book signed live. We're going to be talking about All Guts No Glory in a little bit. Signed by Dave. All right. So again, if you're interested in cover B, again, it's covered by Sean Chen. Just put NR1 cover B into the notes, and it shall be yours. All right. I'm hoping that you guys have that up, and I'm talking about the right thing. You got the NR2B up, the Sean Chen. I can't see it. No, yeah. All right, we're good. All right, so that's NR2B right there. That's the cover by Sean Chen that we're talking about. It's this cover right here that I'm holding. All right, so if you're interested in cover B, again, it'll be NR1, which will be new release 1. You got to get back. You got to go. Don't make fun of me while I'm talking. We have millions of viewers here. All right. So again, that'll be Sean Chen. All right. If you're interested in cover C, it'll be the Ivan Tao, and I think I actually do have one of those bad boys. You got that. All right. So this is the Ivan Tao right here. This will be cover C. So if you're interested in cover C, again, it's NR1C, and please specify whether you want to have it signed. Again, it'll be signed by the writer, who is Dave Franchini. All right. Again, all of our signatures are free. Keep in mind the book itself is $7.99. All right. Half of the proceeds go into the comic collection, go into the man, the myth, the legend, Dave Schwartz. All right. So again, this is NR1, and again, it's cover C, and it's covered by Ivan Tao. If you guys aren't familiar with Ivan Tao, please go onto our web store at some point and look up Ivan Tao. You're going to see absolutely phenomenal regular covers by Ivan Tao. I am a huge fan of this young man. He's just absolutely killing it. With regular covers for us as Ivan Tao. These are collectible to me covers on regular books. You're going to be able to get for like $3.99 and $4.99. This one that I'm holding here happens to be $7.99. The reason why the book is $7.99 or $7.99, one of the things I wanted to specify is it is 66 pages of content. So that is one of the reasons why it's $7.99. It's 66 pages, so it's actually 3 comic books in one. A regular comic book is probably like anywhere from 21, 22 pages. This being 66. So that's one of the reasons why it's $7.99. It is an oversized issue. All right. So again, this is NR1. Again, it's cover C. All right, that's the Ivan Tao. All right, the cover D is this bad boy right here, which is. I got this right.
Which one? That's the C.
That's the C. This is the D, right? I don't have that bad boy.
Yeah, the D
so if you
sold
guys,
out.
yeah, so the D sold out.
out.
So you guys have the cover D. The D is it's up and on screen. We're good to go. So that is cover D. Again, the cover D is a cover by Josh Burns. Thank you, David. All right. So again, the Josh Burns is NR1 cover D as in David. Please specify whether you want to have it signed or unsigned. And again, that would be, oh, no, you are the man. Oh, look, I can get some freaking comments going on here. Kyle McLaughlin. Kyle, what's up, brother? Good to see you as always. Gary, good to see you as always in the stream. Antonio, we got to talk later. What happened to them boys? What happened to them boys? Oh, you know, I feel good about this because I'm in Eagle country right here. I'm surrounded by nothing but Eagles fans. Although, John, are you a Bengal guy, John?
Ohio.
You're an Ohio fan.
Now that the Browns are
I saw your post about the Bengals.
Yes.
I'm gonna be rooting for the Bengals, but I don't have good feelings.
We'll see.
All right, we'll see. Yeah, that's why they play the games, dude. You never know. Joe Burrow. So Antonio, Gary, Chuck, all those Amber was back in the house. I just want to throw a big.
You know I'm still in the background of this, Shay, and I can pop on at any time to talk about this. So whenever you're ready,
no, you're not muted, but we can't hear her.
I'm sorry.
I'm leaving now. Bye.
The Cowboys are a fraud. I'm sorry. Somebody's upset. She's changing her banner. All right. So again, that is NR1. And again, it was covered D as in David. It was the Josh Burns. If you're interested in having it signed, please indicate in the notes whether you want to have it signed or unsigned. All right. And then the last cover is the cover E as in Edgar, which is, it's not bad. I got this one. I'm good. Thanks, man. I'm going to put you on in a minute. You look like you want to get on camera. If you want to get on camera with me, you're ready. All right, I'll take it. All right, I'm struggling up here. You kidding me?
You're
All right,
doing it.
let him shop. All right, so this is cover E as in Edgar. This is the reason why Dave puts all the cover artists on the covers. He gets the phenomenal Kanan White doing the E cover. The E cover, Kanan White, huge fan, big fan. So you got Igor Vitorino, Sean Chen, Ivan Tao, Josh Burns, Kanan White. It's like, I'm thinking you got to buy them all, is what I'm thinking. All right. So again, $7.99. Just absolute slamming cover. Just absolute fan, big fan. Try them all. Buy them all. I can't wait till I watch myself tonight on this. I'm gonna be like, Jay, you are absolutely terrible. All right. So this is cover E. Again, NR1. Again, cover E. Please specify whether you want to have it signed or unsigned. And again, that is Belle 25. It'll be signed by the writer, which is Dave Franchini. Happens to be a gentleman behind me, still selling as we're going. All right. So that is the Belle 25. All right. The other new release that we have going on is the All Guts No Glory. All right. This one I actually have both covers. We're good to go. There's only 2 of these bad boys. All right. So the All Guts No Glory. It's actually written by Ralph Tedesco. Happens to be back at the ranch. This one's only $5.99. This will be NR2. It's cover A. So if you're interested in this book, it'll be cover A. Cover A is by Mike Crone, the Australian sensation, the Thunder from Down Under. All right, so telling you a little bit about All Guts No Glory. This I just read yesterday, and I absolutely dig. First of all, I love Ralph as a writer. I love Ralph, period. But I love Ralph as a writer because I really dig his writing style. This is basically about 2 guys who almost kind of clean up after either like a vampire hunting crew, a monster hunting crew, almost like a special forces group that are sent on site to either, I don't know, it could be a horribly gone wrong experiment with vampires or something like that, horribly gone wrong experiment with zombies and so forth. And they're sent basically to kill either these monsters off, that kind of thing. It's almost like a military operation. And then they have 2 guys that are sent to kind of clean it up. All right. I don't want to say kind of what happens or whatever, but they find one of these vampires basically alive in a closet, so forth or whatever, and then has some twists and turns from there. So this is the All Guts No Glory. This actually came out in comic shops last week. We didn't have two different books coming out this week, so we subbed in this one. And again, an absolutely phenomenal story written by Ralph Tedesco. This one will be signed by Joe. So if you want to have it signed by Dave, you certainly can have it signed by Dave too as well. I think Dave, you helped with the story concept on this bad boy. So you can sign this.
Me, Dave, Joe,
So you, Dave, Ralph,
Joe. Yeah, we kind of
a collaboration.
Yeah.
All right, so if you want to have this one signed, you can have it signed by Joe. You can also have it signed by Dave too as well. Unfortunately, we can't have it signed by Ralph, although Casey did ask me. Oh, that was a graphic novel. I think it was a graphic novel. Casey was like, how come Ralph's not signing it? I was like, well, probably because he's in Texas. All right, that's probably why. All right, let's go forward. All right, so again, $5.99. Again, it's cover A. This will be NR2 A, so it's new release 2. So again, please specify in the notes whether you want to have it signed or unsigned. And again, that's covered by Mike Crone. All right, and I believe this is going to be a 3-issue series. All right, this one's 36 pages of content, and again, it's $5.99. Please specify whether you want to have the book signed or unsigned. All right, and that is cover A. All right, and the cover B is this bad boy right here. It's covered by Riviero. All right, so this would be NR2 cover B. There is only 2 covers for this book. Keep in mind it's only $5.99. The signatures are free. So if you're interested in this bad boy right here, again, it's going to be NR2 cover B, covered by Riviero. And again, it can be signed by Dave. Could be signed by Joe too as well. Please specify the way you want to have it signed or unsigned. All right, and that is the book there. Is that Die right there? Oh, that is Die. Die, what's up, dude? Give me we got no Die cam, do we? Can we do Die cam back at the place? Die, switch your camera on. All right, they don't want to see me. They want to see you. All right, Die's giggling back there. I can see her. I know, that's what I'm saying, Dave. All right.
There you go.
There she is.
We got some Die cam. Die, what's going on, darling? All right,
Nothing.
All right, so again, this is Amber too. Oh, there's Amber too. We didn't want Amber. We just want Die. Okay, what? Yes.
Just wait, Jay. I'm never coming on a stream again. I'm never coming on a stream again.
And Amber is distraught. All right, she's very upset.
She loves
Cowboys are fugazi, and Tom Brady is gone.
I was going to walk in front
Like,
of the camera and say,
Go on. Bye, Tom. Bye. Bye-bye. Riding off into the sunset after 22 years of excellence. All right. So again, NR2 cover B. Big fan. Again, written by my main man, Ralph Tedesco. So if you're interested in that book, just go ahead and put it to the notes. It shall be yours. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about a couple of graphic novels. I believe the first one that I'm talking about, again, was the Unbound. All right. So even when I'm featuring Dave, I'm featuring Ralph. All right. So first of all, the Unbound is easily one of the best reads by Zenescope. I am a huge fan of this. First of all, it's got some gaming incorporated to it. It's got a Matrix feel to it. It has a what's that? What's the one? Blade Runner. It has a Blade Runner feel to it as well. It's about some kids that literally get together because people are dying inside of the game. The game is called Ether, and Ether is like a bounty hunting game. I don't want to give away too much of this. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but I can tell you right now, the villain is absolutely badass. The kids that play, really cool. You equate to because again, I don't know many people that don't play games. This is one of those like virtual games and so forth. And again, written by the man, the myth, the legend, Ralph Tedesco. This one is $19.99. So if you're interested in the Unbound, just go ahead and put it into the notes. Again, huge fan. I was reading this again this morning. Didn't get all the way through it, but I am a huge fan of just the villain. Lucas too, as well, who's one of the main characters, and then the young lady that he meets too as well. All right, so again, that's Unbound, again written by Ralph Tedesco. If you want to have this signed, it would be signed by Joe. Unfortunately, signed by Joe, but Joe can sign everything we do because that's Joe. All right. So again, this is Unbound. Again, it's $9.99. Kind of try and keep in mind half of the proceeds going to the comic collection. All right. So again, this is Unbound, and it's $19.99. So if you're interested in that bad boy, just go ahead and put it to notes, and it shall be yours. All right. The second graphic novel that I wanted to talk about is actually an oldie but a goodie. This is our Grimm universe. So back when we used to do some character bios, individual story arcs, origin stories, I should say. On our characters is the Grimm universe. So the Grimm universe is only $15.99. This one would actually be signed by Dave. So Dave wrote one of the stories in here, which happens to be one of my favorite stories. He did the Goblin Queen. So this actually has 5 different origin stories. It has Eye of the Storm. It also has Red Riding Hood. It has the Goblin Queen, like I mentioned, and then it also has the Dark One too, as well. All right. The Dark One is basically our devil character. He's our main nemesis for Grimm Fairy Tales. This cover, I believe, that's Anthony Spey, isn't it right there, Dave? That's Spey. All right. So this is again character designed by Anthony Spey.
I think it's Morat
Isn't it Spey? Oh, that is Morat.
Morat Ludwig, I think.
It is Morat. I'm sorry. So the character was designed by Anthony Spey.
Anthony wrote that one.
Yeah, right. So Anthony's one of the writers too, as well. And again, you can get it. Come on in, man. You're fine. You're fine. So again, you can get it signed by the writer, which is Dave Franchini. Please come on in. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling. All right. So again, Grimm Universe, again, origin stories on individual characters from our Grimm Universe. And again, it's $15.99. It'll be signed by Dave. It'll be signed by Joe too as well. Please specify in the notes whether you want to have it signed or unsigned. Again, origin stories on individual characters from our Grimm Universe. First of all, the artwork in this is just absolutely just banging. If you could pop the cover down, thank you. Again, just the interiors are absolutely phenomenal on the Grimm Universe. I'm a huge fan of each one of these origin stories. There's one of the goblins from Dave's story, the Goblin Queen. All right. So again, if you're interested in that bad boy, you're good to go. Marcy, if you got a cross, you're good to go. All right. Let me know when you're ready to rock. All right. All right. Take your time. All right. So again, the Grimm Universe, again, at $15.99, and it's going to half the proceeds are going to go to the comic collection, which we are in. All right. So where do we go from there? We go to the variants, right? Are we ready to rock and roll on the variants? All right. So let's do that. So I got the codes written on my phone, so I'm going to make reference to my phone real fast. As Ralph texted them over to me. So please don't put book 1 into the notes. That's not the way to get these bad boys. I'm going to give you the codes one by one, and I'm also going to show you the covers. Unfortunately, we actually don't have the books here physically, as they're not printed just yet, but they're coming in, I believe, next week. If they're not coming in next week, they're coming in the
It'll be in Tuesday.
They're coming in on Tuesday, so we're good to go. So the first one is Ian. It's going to be the code. All right. It's going to be Ian. It's going to be this bad boy right here. If you guys have a better looking image, you can certainly go ahead and bop that bad boy up. Ian will be $10. So if you're interested in that book, please go ahead and put it into the notes. Dave, this book is going to be on, is it the Belle? Something? No, it's, what is it?
I think it's Grimm Spotlight Gretel.
I think it's Grimm Spotlight Gretel. I think it's what you gave me before. Yeah.
Gretel. I can't remember
Yeah.
the cover of that.
Yep. So again, this is covered by Ian McDonald. Marcy, you taking off?
No.
5 minutes of fame. You're on. Oh, you're on. All right, John. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in. All right. So again, if you're interested, it's $10. What we're going to do is we're going to have the first 20 people that get it. If you don't get it, try and keep in mind these Diamond Retail books that we do in our bronze level they're for the comic shops that buy for us directly. So if you're unable to get the book itself, please try and keep in mind we're only doing 20 of these bad boys. And again, the book's only $10. This to me is an awesome collectible. It's going to be on an awesome standalone readable too as well, which should be awesome. So again, $10 for this book right here. We've actually sold a few of these already to some of our VIPs who've been in-house here at the Comic Collection. So again, it's $10 for this book, and it looks like we're going to be sold out of that bad boy because it looks like we got at least 20 people getting that. All right. So the second book is going to be SKYE. So the second book will be SKYE. All right. It'll be this bad boy by Paolo Pantalena. So if you have a better image of that bad boy. So it's a 250 print run. Try and keep in mind our 250 print runs we normally do for $25. This is only 20. We're only doing 20 of these bad boys total. All right. So SKYE is what we're looking for, which is SKYE. All right. And again, it's a cover by Paolo Pantalena. All right. And again, also, we're only doing 20 of these bad boys. Try and keep in mind, if you're not able to be one of the 20 that get it, realize again that most of these books go to the comic shops that are part of our Diamond retailer program. All right. So again, this book is just $20. So if you're interested in it, just go ahead and put SKYE into the notes. Again, please specify it's SKYE. Chuck saying that's my girl. Chuck, I know. I'm with you, brother. All right. Paolo Pantalena just absolutely knocking out the box. Another cover artist we are just absolutely beyond fortunate to work with. All right. And some people actually got it here in the store. All right. So the next one we're going to go to is.
No, Jay, stop. I texted you. Give us a sec.
Amber's saying something.
We don't know what you're saying, Amber.
down.
We can't.
Stop.
Slow
Yeah.
down. All right. So let me slow down a little bit. Let me let Di catch up. Give her a chance to write down some of the names. So, Marcy, we're going to interview you. You ready?
What did you?
We're going to interview you. You ready?
Oh, okay.
Come on over, dude. All right. So Marcy is one of our VIPs. She was actually fortunate to come over. Was talking with John, also with Dave, the store owner. She wanted to make sure the store was wheelchair accessible. First of all, this store is absolutely huge. Have you had any difficulties, like literally being able to?
No, it's amazing. It's one of the best laid out stores
It
to get
is.
around in a wheelchair. A lot of the other places, you get caught on edges or there's just stuff in the way. And it's pretty decent here. I mean, there's only one spot I couldn't go to, and I'm fairly certain if I'd asked someone to move the little rack, it would have been fine. They're really nice here.
Yeah, they're really awesome. Besides Dave has one of his workers working for him. Dave, who's your buddy that's working over
That's
there?
my friend Rich.
That's Rich.
He doesn't work here.
He doesn't really work here. He just kind of hangs
He's
around.
actually got a real job.
He's got a real job. So Rich is always kind of helping out. Just again, this is just one of the most friendly stores you could go to. It's besides being extremely accessible.
So nice.
Yeah, it is.
It's incredibly accessible.
It is. It's really over the typical comic shop when you're tripping over stuff.
Getting stuck on
And get stuck on stuff. I can tell you right now, this store is just absolutely huge, just absolutely phenomenal. It goes back easily 30, 40 feet deep. Just absolutely phenomenal selection. All right. So I think we're ready to rock and roll. I'm getting a thumbs up. Am I getting a thumbs up? What are you doing? I'm getting a thumbs down. Really? What does that mean? Does that mean we're struggling with names, or we're
A lot of
all right?
orders.
So let me slow down a little bit. I'm sorry. Marcy, how long have you been a VIP?
At least
3 years at least. All right. How long have you been buying concerts?
4 or 5 years.
How long have I been stalking you? How long have I been outside your window? Wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't talk about that.
No, I think that's a
That's
little
okay.
bit.
Have a good one.
All right, so I've been stalking Marcy for at least 3 to 4 years now. I've caught her at a bunch of conventions. I know I caught you at Philly before.
Yeah.
Marcy's actually coming to the office too a few times. We're working on getting Marcy back in the office, so that way she's able to kind of do some shopping there too as well. Are we close? Are we ready to rock and roll?
We got a thumbs up and a head nod.
We do have a thumbs up. All right, so we're ready to rock on. Let's go on.
All right.
All right, Marcy, thank you.
You're welcome.
Impromptu.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Marcy.
Thanks, Marcy.
All right, so let's go on to the third book. The third book has another code.
On the one book.
I gotta go.
You're the first hand turkey.
It is Paolo. Paolo. All right, so the third book we're looking for Paolo. We're only doing 10 of these bad boys. The book itself is $40. It'll be this, which we like to call our lace version. You can see the version actually right there on the screen, a lot better. It is a 150 print run. There's only 150 printed of this book. Try and keep in mind it's $40. We're only doing 10 of these bad boys. So you got to kind of be fast on the gun. Jan the man. Good to see you, my friend. I was just emailing Jan earlier today. Jan, good to see you as always, my friend, in the streams. Thanks so much for being a part of what we do. All right, so again, it's $40 if you're interested in this book. It is a 150 print run. Again, it's a cover by Paolo Pantalena. The code we are looking for is Paolo, which is Paolo, and I believe we're sold out. I'm getting the we are sold out thing. All right, the next one I got is got oopsies. All right, it's piece of paper oopsie stuff. So I got a feeling we can show. All right, so we're only doing 5 of the next one. The next one, the code is going to be, hold on a second, don't get crazy. Don't jump the gun. Grimm, Grimm for $75. It's this bad boy. It is a 100 print one. For $75, it's an absolute steal. Try and keep in mind, again, we're only doing 5 of these bad boys. It's going to be Grimm is the code that we're looking for. This is the platinum level. I'm sure it's gone. It's going. Yup, I got some oopsies. Look, Ralph's got oopsies too. Bam, there they are. Boom, boom, boom. We didn't censor that bad boy for you. All right, I don't even know why I try to sticky note my print. All right, I shouldn't even bother. You know what? I'm taking them off. Taking off the sticky notes. There you go. Don't. They're off, dude. They're off. They're out. They're out, baby. We're out. All right. So again, I think we only did 5 of those bad boys. If you didn't get a bad boy, I apologize. What we're going to try and do is hopefully the ladies have been giving you the names of who got book 1, which was the Ian, who got book 2, which I believe was SKYE, who got book 3, which was I believe was Paolo, and then the last one, the Grimm. We're giving you the names as far as who got those books. Try and keep in mind that when we're doing Twitch, when we're doing Facebook, or excuse me, YouTube Live, those tend to be a lot faster than Facebook. All right, so try and keep in mind. So even though you may think you are extremely fast on Facebook, that doesn't mean you're ahead of Twitch or YouTube Live. All right, so I want to do the print. So the print is going to be the exact cover that I just showed you. It's going to have the comic collection logo on there for you. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on the logo first and foremost. There's the comic collection logo that Dave actually has the T-shirt he was wearing when we interviewed him. All right. So the print is 30. There's only 25 made of the print. All right. So try and keep in mind there's only 25 made of this print. We've actually sold a few here in Shop Die. I want to say we did about like 4 or 5 prints. All right. So we can only do, I don't know, whatever it is, 20. All right. So I sold a few here at the store. All right. So again, this is the print right here. Again, the print is limited to 25. It's a $30 print. And again, it'll have the store logo on there. Let me see if I get the store logo on at the same time as you guys are showing the image. There it is right there. All right. It's an 11 by 17 print. All right. So if you're interested in this print, bam, just put it into the notes. Put print number 1 or just put print and you're good to go either way. All right. I want to try and cut it around 20 though, Di, I'm thinking. Because again, I think I sold at least 4 or 5 here at the shop. All right. So again, print number 1. And there you go. It's $30. All right. And again, that's covered by Paolo Pantalena. And again, it has the comic collection logo right on there. 35 years. Come on down to this shop. This shop is phenomenal. All right. Absolutely phenomenal shop. Absolutely phenomenal room. I am a huge fan of this shop because it's so easily navigatable. He has a beyond awesome selection. Standing here, I feel like, this place is just one of the best comic shops I think I've ever been in. Just absolutely awesome selection. All right, so again, this is the print. Again, it's 11 by 17. If you're interested in that bad boy, it is $30. Just go ahead and put it in the notes, and it shall be yours. All right. The last thing I want to talk about is the pack. So try and keep in mind if you're going to put in for the pack, it's $250. Realize that you're spending $250 on this pack. We've only got 3 of these bad boys, so I'm going to show you the books that are in the pack. All right, there is 3 books that are part of the pack, and some absolutely phenomenal covers. One happens to be a secret retailer, which is this bad boy. And I believe that's a cover by Eric J, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be in your pack. That is Grimm Tales of Terror 01H, as in Henry. All right. That book will be in your pack. All right. And then also this Red Agent, this cover by Paul Green. All right. So I don't know if you can see on there. This is actually a red foil. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bop this bad boy out of the bag and board. And if you guys want to kill the image on that, I'll go ahead and bring it up, and I'll see if I can show it on here. Maybe I can see if I can get it without a glare. So this is a red foil. And the book itself is a 75 print run. And again, a cover by Paul Green. So the image that we have on this is really not showing you the absolute beauty that this book is. So again, it's a red and black foil. And again, it's a cover by Paul Green. This was a book that I think we did for our, was a subscription, like a pro level book. So we're only doing 3 of these packs. And again, the pack is $350. Woo! Shiny, says Chuck. Chuck, I agree with you. It is. It's shiny. It's phenomenal. And then the third book in that series, or in this pack, I should say, will be this cover by Dawn McTague. All right. It'll be this bad boy, which I believe is Grimm Tales of Terror. It's the quarterly game night. It's cover E as in Edgar. It's actually a Z-rated. This one we actually got the Z-rated bar on. Sorry about that. No oopsies. So again, Dawn McTague. So you're getting the Eric J, the in-store, or excuse me, a secret retailer. Then you also get the Paul Green, which was the pro level, the red and black foil, and then this bad boy right here that you see on the screen. And that's the pack for $250. All right. So I think, Dave, you got anything else you want to talk about, like with the store? I kind of briefly interviewed you there. Also, too, you were kind of busy because you had a bunch of people to register. It was kind of crazy in here. Do you have anything else you want to share? Anything else came to mind?
A little bit of something for everybody. We've got not only Zenoscope comics, but also
You sell other publishers?
I do.
You son of a
Traitor.
All right, I suppose that's
Listen,
Traitor.
Cool. Bring
I
you
got-
around.
listen.
We're cutting through here.
If I didn't sell
Go ahead, guys.
if I didn't sell Marvel, that wouldn't work.
That's true.
Because they're owned by Disney, and Disney's the happiest place.
Disney like runs the world.
This is only the second.
I just got the
happiest
Roku for Christmas, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm on the Disney. I'm constantly on
place.
there. I'm watching Loki. I'm watching freaking. I just watched Eternals. I can't get enough.
He never shuts
Go ahead.
up.
I'm sorry.
He won't let me speak.
Marvel. You were back to Marvel. Go ahead.
Saying, they're the happiest place on the planet because they're owned by Disney. So Disney they own the copyright. So I can't be the happiest place on the place, but I can be the second happiest place on the planet. So I'll settle for that. And since I saw half of what they own anyway,
You're part owner. You're like a part owner.
well, let's not get carried away.
All right.
I'm not that rich.
35 years, dude.
Still not that rich. I'm mentally rich.
Definitely, sir.
Mentally rich. I'll go with that.
So-
Because I don't work a day in my life. I sit there and I get to spend my life at the second happiest place on the planet.
I agree with that. 1,000%. I'm so much glad.
And we've got records and action figures and graphic novels, a whole wall of graphic novels.
Noah's going to be doing some shopping in here. He's picking up the. What are you going to do? The bookends?
The Steve
Right.
Rude bookend.
Steve Rude.
And we got some statues and bookends,
Kids Corner.
kids corner,
Graphic novels.
graphic novels.
Do you sell the neons too? You don't sell that bad.
Somebody's already got a lock in them.
Do they? They gave you like $1,000 deposit.
No.
I'm taking that.
No, actually, somebody wants it for $1,000, but somebody's already beat him out on that.
Wow.
Just saying.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff.
But there's lots of stuff. You name it. We have comic supplies. A lot of comic stores don't have comic supplies. We have comic supplies. We have bags, boards, you name it. We've got
YouTubes like the
boxes.
Mylar bags. all that
Sale
jazz.
coming. Got you a sale.
got a sale coming. So I'm going to leave it back to Jason.
All right, thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Dad.
Yeah. So again, one of the absolutely phenomenal comic shop that supports us. Again, located in Feasterville, 83 Trevos, 83
Bustleton Pike.
83 Bustleton Pike. All right, 83 Bustleton Pike.
Feasterville, Pennsylvania.
All right, there you go, Feasterville. Got it.
Yeah, he's a little off.
I'm live here, dude. I'm struggling. That's what it is.
He is the mushroom.
This is my JD. I'm advertising for my main man, John. Casey's doing his mushrooms.
I don't know what the mushroom thing is.
He's the
but
mushroom man.
You are the mushroom.
I look like a mushroom. All right, good stuff. So kind of wrapping it up. Want to make sure you guys watch New Comic Wednesday. tomorrow, 3 p.m. Make sure you guys join Amber. I'm sure Amber's going to have some special guests on then. We are going to have a live stream on February 10th and 11th. The times to be announced. There it is right there. So it's going to be 6 o'clock? 6 to 8:30 on Thursday. And then Friday will be 1 to like 5. We'll have some special guests for that. I'm sure we got some games. We'll have some cool stuff going on too as well. One of my I got a phenomenal Christmas gift from one of our guys, sir. Yeah.
I think you need some glasses.
No, I got my contacts in, but I'm still squinting.
I'm just messing with you.
You're good to go. So make sure you guys join us for the February 10th live stream. Again, that'll be February 10th and 11th. New Comic Wednesday is tomorrow. In fact, it's every single Wednesday with Amber from 3 to 4. So if you want to find out a little bit more about some of our books, make sure you tune in on New Comic Wednesdays. Our movie night, I believe, is, if it's last day of the month, this month, or when's our movie night? Do we have a thing on our movie night? There it is right there. Bam. So we're doing Starship Troopers. Bam. Holy guacamole. So there it is right there. It's February 24th. There's the time right there. That'll be with the whole gang, Son, Ralph, the group from Clark's too as well, Maryland. That'll be absolutely phenomenal. Someone's calling. Yeah, all right, make sure you got that. All right, so if that's it, I think we're going to kill it. What do you got, dude?
There is an Adrian VIP update tomorrow at 5 in the VIP group.
All right, so Adrian's going to be going on Facebook Live tomorrow at 5.
That's
talk about some VIP stuff going on. Also, if you guys, there it is right there. Bam. All right, so 5 p.m. If you want to join Adrian, that'll be on our Facebook page too as well. That'll be 5 p.m. tomorrow. Right? Yeah. Oh, that's 5 p.m. every month. Oh, okay, got it. So 5 p.m. That'll be a VIP update with Adrian. And I think that's it. Are we ready to rock and roll? We're going to cut it.
Do you do Casey with coffee? Coffee, Casey, Noah?
Oh, coffee with Casey and Noah. First of all, I'm not too happy with this name. All right. Now that we got Ralph, let's change the name. All right. What were the votes that we had? What were the names that we came up with that are better than coffee with Casey and Noah? Get up here now.
All right.
Give me some names.
So Ralph, if you come on to defend, we can't hear. So that's our disclaimer. But alternative names.
Your silence is a yes.
Yes.
Your silence is a yes. We can change the name.
Okay. So other names that we had, I think we settled on coffee with Casey and Noah. Plain and simple. All right. But we had about 40 other names in the works. Caffeinated Camaraderie, Scuttlebutts,
Zen in the morning.
Zen in the morning, Zen in the
AM.
You're starting out doing what's it called? Yoga?
Oh, yes. Too much Zen, exclamation point. Not another stream. My favorite one was I Can't Believe It's Not Amber. What else did we have?
With so many, I gotta pull up the list.
Hey, tell you what, you watch the stream on Monday, and we'll go over the whole list of names. We'll go through all 40.
That's the whole show.
That's the whole show. I hope you guys are ready. Get your notebooks because there will be a test.
There's going to be a test.
I'm a teacher. Yeah, there'll be a score guide and everything. But yeah, Casey, coffee, Noah, comics. What else do you want? That's Monday at whenever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whenever.
Whenever's good. Anytime's a good time.
Yeah, whenever you guys just give me a call. Let me know.
24-hour stream.
Yeah.
Them drinking coffee.
All right, so there it is. That's a wrap up. I think we're done and done. I wanted to give a huge thank you to Dave for having us in. I want to say a huge thank you to all the people that were here shopping. Marcy, John, Bob came by earlier. Niels came by earlier. Aaron came by earlier. We had a ton of people come in. Bobby O. Huge shout out to Bobby O. He's doing great stuff down in Philly. He's a cop down there. Dave, thanks so much, man. Thanks for having us in.
Always a pleasure.
All right, man.
Always
I think that's it. Let's kill it.
Too much caffeine with Casey and